Hello everyone, Vanguard of Valor here, and welcome back to another episode of Freelancer. In the last little while, we've been kind of getting our butt kicked pretty hard. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take things easy for a bit. We might explore a little in the Dresden sector we're currently in, and we'll see if we can't get ourselves some more interesting firepower and ships in order to be able to go further on in this place. Because as it happens, we're currently fairly ill-equipped to deal with what's going on around us. What we're going to do right now, though, is we're going to try and head back towards the rest of the sector because the other nebula is particularly interesting at the moment. So we're going to head over there and see what it has for us. Let's jump out of here. So, we are currently in the Daumen lava field, which is fair enough, but this Schwefelnebel that we saw earlier, a large sulfur cloud containing lava asteroids. Diamonds can be found floating freely within the cloud. So we're going to go and see if we can't get ourselves some diamonds for free. That sounds like fun. See if we can mine our... What do you guys... You guys are weird. Something's wrong with the AI with those guys. They just sort of sit there and die now. Anyway, we're going to try and take out these unfortunate stilettos and then go on our way and try and figure out if we can get ourselves access. Ooh, come on now. There we go, you're dead. Thyle pop. Get ourselves access to some diamonds, and with the money we can undoubtedly earn by selling the diamonds, get ourselves a new ship. There we go, you're down. I think that's all of them. Now, unfortunately, I'm a little bit lost now. Just a little. So we need to be over this way, and we can hopefully find our way out of the asteroid field again this way. The Red Hessians, however, are going to be giving us a hard time in here. We should be leaving the asteroid field any moment now. It's getting thinner. There we go. Now where are we in relation to the rest of the sector? Looking for that trade lane. I'm not seeing it though. Where is everything else? There it is. Woo! Nice flips we just did there. Alright, let's mark that thing and then turn around and try and take down the guy on our tail. Because he doesn't seem to want to leave us be. So we're going to have to deal with him ourselves. There we go, you unfortunate little Red Hessian. The main unfortunate thing for you is that we found you. Ooh, where'd you go? You leaving? No, you're just running around. Well, we can't have that now, can we? Sorry there, friend. Goodbye. Alright, steal your loot. And get out of here.
Outfit 1-1. I have orders to scan your hold.
You can just scan me.
Well, you're clear.
What did I pick up anyway? Niobium. Alright, that's pretty valuable if memory serves. That's good. We'll be able to sell that as well for some decent money. We're almost at our next intersection anyway, but that's fine. Head off to Perna border station. We're off to find ourselves some diamonds. Now, we have a lot of cargo space. We probably won't try and fill the entire thing. I also have no idea what else is out in this Schwefelnebel. There's probably a jump hole to some kind of Red Hessian space, since the game was saying the Red Hessians were giving people a hard time in the area. But we're going to have to get a little bit closer and then see. We're going to head over to Bautzen Station and head in from there, because I have a feeling it'll be a little bit easier to travel that smaller distance. And then we'll see what we run into. Plus we have this little asteroid field in the way. Surprisingly enough, excuse me, this one doesn't seem to have much of interest in it. The Kruger lava asteroids don't really do much. They're too molten for mining. Either way, we're going to head out of this asteroid field and into the more interesting asteroid field over here to the side, rather the big gas field over here to the side. Hopefully it's not full of explosive gas pockets or anything. Since it is being actively mined, it should be safe enough, but since it does have free-floating diamonds in it, I have a feeling it's not going to be too easy to get into. The problem is it's hard to even see. Since this sector is so yellow, it's hard to really see it at all, but we are heading in its direction, so here we go. Getting super yellow over here.
Warning, sensor efficiency.
Alright, we have lowered sensor efficiency, but hopefully we'll be able to find ourselves some diamonds in here. Because apparently this is where active diamond mining happens. Diamond mining? Diamond mining. We just get one? Really? Let's stop for a second. Did we just pick up a diamond? We did! That's hilarious. Alright, let's get some more diamonds. Because apparently this place is just full of them. I'm sure we'll be able to find a good supply in here and then use that money for various nefarious deeds. It may take a little while though, unfortunately, because apparently they're not quite as abundant as our... Ooh, hello, Red Hessians are here. Okay, the fight for our diamonds, I guess. Not quite as abundant as our first lucky shot would have made us think. Alright, Red Hessians. I'm going to take you down. Whoop. More Red Hessians over here. There we go. Come on now, Red Hessians. Don't give us such a hard time here. We're just trying to destroy you utterly and reap the diamonds that this sector is allegedly full of. There we go. Hopefully you had some diamonds we can steal from you. Don't have diamonds in it? Nope. More Red Hessians. We're getting hit a lot here, though, unfortunately, so we have to try and avoid some damage, if at all possible. You sneaky little jerk. Spinning around and tackling me like that. And you're destroyed. There we go. I don't want to fill my whole hull up in niobium, though. I want diamonds. I want diamonds, game. How else am I going to make pickaxes and then mine some obsidian or something? Or is that a different game? Anyway, let's take down these guys and see if we can't find anything else interesting in this field. Any other diamonds or what have you. Get out of here. Here we go. Got a whole lot of loot from these guys. I don't know if it's actually useful or not. You find any more diamonds? We're getting unlucky so far from the looks of it. Let's take a look at our map. We want to head into the center of the field. Oh, a Frankfurt jump hole. What did I tell you? We might take that back then if there is a jump hole over there. That might be a superior method of return. Where is Frankfurt on our global map? Is this Frankfurt? That's Frankfurt. Okay, that's a good idea. We'll take the Frankfurt jump hole out of here then, because we don't necessarily want to go back to New Berlin. Although we have done a lot in Frankfurt as well. Whatever. We'll go check it out on the way out and see if we can't find ourselves a good ship replacement there. I'm not finding much here, though. There's one. There we go. There's another one. That's better. We're actually getting some lucky drops now instead of the nothing we were getting for a while back there. There we go. Diamonds for everyone. We just leveled up from picking up all the diamonds in here. Awesome. Alright, you get any more? Then we're going to leave with our immense loot. We're probably going to get attacked by a ton of pirates when we have all these diamonds on board. But I'm okay with that, honestly, because we have tons of diamonds on board. Are we heading in the right direction in the nebula? Pretty much. Let's head over this way a little bit. See if we can't find any more diamonds in here. A little bit faster than diamond mining in other games. Still not the fastest, but I mean, given that all you have to do is basically get here and you can sit around and find as many diamonds as your luck provides, it's pretty good. I'm surprised that this asteroid field isn't way more popular since it's full of diamonds in such a readily obtainable state. And now we're getting the unluck again. No diamonds anywhere. And this is the life of the miner. Now, like, if you come here with a big transport ship, you could just sit here and fill your entire hull with zero-cost diamonds, and then you'd be good to go. You'd be able to go from there and sell them off at the highest possible cost you could find, depending on how much of the actual galaxy you've covered, which could be pretty darn expensive. And then you can go from there. We might try and make this into a trade run and bring these diamonds somewhere on the map, depending on where the high-value diamond-selling locations are. We'll have to wait and see if we actually get a decent number of them, because otherwise it doesn't really make doing a diamond run worthwhile. That will also give us enormous amounts of money, which we may not immediately want to acquire like that. Because, while it's fun to have infinite money, once you have infinite money, the exploration part of this game, it's a little bit less exciting, because you don't really need anything from anywhere you go. Alright, we got a pretty decent amount of diamonds so far. We might stop soon. Where are we in the actual nebula so far? Moving past the Frankfurt jump hole. So let's turn around, head back in this direction towards where I believe the jump hole to be. We'll see if we can actually spot it in here. Not seeing much so far, though. Just lots of little asteroids. Very lava-y asteroids. And still, no more enemies either, which is very surprising. The flavor text mentioned that they had to set up additional defenses because there were lots of Red Hessians attacking in here, but I haven't seen many of them, so I'm not entirely convinced. Let's mark this Frankfurt jump hole on our map so we have an easier time actually getting to it. There we go. That might explain it. It's way down below us. So let's try and take out a couple more asteroids, head to the jump hole, and bring our diamonds to sell somewhere. Hopefully we'll get a decent price for them somewhere nearby. Although we could, of course, check the sale values of them on the actual item itself in order to find out what the appropriate prices are in nearby areas. That's a lot of little stones all of a sudden, and none of them had diamonds in them. Someone's actually using this jump gate from the looks of it. And people are fighting nearby, we just don't see them. I'm going to wait and see if anybody actually comes out of this thing, or if it is just inactive at the moment. There's a ship fighting over there. Maybe because we have low sensor efficiency, we can't see them. Possibly. Quite possibly. Let's get 1 or 2 more diamonds, and then we'll move on. Can't shoot that one. There we go. Any more diamonds, game? You don't seem that interested in giving me any more free money. I understand that, I suppose, but still. I'd quite like some more diamonds, thank you very much. There's one. Diamonds. Very nice. So how many diamonds do we have now? We have 15. That's not bad. And 27 niobium. Also not bad. If we check the trade routes, New Tokyo is the best place to sell these. There's not really a great place here in Rhineland, though, unfortunately. We could try and bring them all the way to New Tokyo, but that's a long way. What about niobium? Anything nearby? Well, Leipzig Station really wants them, and that's back in Dresden. We might bring those back there and move on. Try and bring our diamonds for a mediocre price somewhere else, because while I would like to get a lot of nice value from them, I don't feel like carting them across the entire universe in order to get that value. So instead of taking the teleport back out of here, we're going to head back to Leipzig Station, which is where we came from, sell off our niobium, and then move onwards. So let's make sure we actually select the station itself. There we go. Select that. Gotta go 2 going here. And I will see you guys again once we are there. Our little diamond mining excursion went okay, but unfortunately it doesn't look like we're actually going to get a whole lot of money out of it. Because a lot of places will buy them for about 660 or so, but nowhere nearby is going to buy them for anything better than that. Which is fair enough. So, I will see you guys again once we are back at Leipzig Station. Until then, I will see you in a bit. Alright, so we're back at Leipzig Station, and normally... Ooh, there's a lot of that fighting here. Normally I wouldn't have gone all the way back here just to sell off a couple items, but as it turns out, this is the highest value place for niobium on the map, which actually will buy it for just about the same price as diamonds at our current highest value sale location. So there's a very, very good reason to come and sell things here, and that's immense profit. Looks like our diamonds aren't going to be that great for us, but the niobium we've collected certainly will. So let's head into here to the station, sell off our new found supplies, and then we can go out and try and find ourselves our new... repair ourselves as well. Find ourselves our new ship. So, that's... Oh, we also found a new weapon, too. I was checking this in the... while we were traveling. We found this weapon called a Rotor Blitz, which is a level 7... Red Hessian weapon we apparently picked up from one of their destroyed ships. So that might be useful later. We might try that out. Seems like it's a pretty decent weapon, although it has a very strange refire rate. Either way, we're going to sell off some of the junk that we're currently carrying, like this Wasp cruise disruptor. We don't need that right now. This might actually be better than the torpedo launcher. I think we'll get rid of this thing and equip the cruise disruptor, because I don't think we're going to need torpedoes anymore. The game doesn't really have a lot of giant immobile items beyond the campaign. Wasp missiles? Do we have Wasp missiles somewhere? Oh, that's the missile launcher I just picked up. Right. Alright, let's buy a couple of these so we can actually use them if we want. Not that we really want to use them unless we're being pirates, but we might try being pirates later, so who knows. Buy 20 of those. And some more countermeasure flares. There we go. So, let's head into the commodity trader and sell them off all our massive quantities of niobium for super high value, because that sounds like a great deal to me. Niobium for maximum value. Very nice. 1,600 each gives us 43,000 credits. Phenomenal. And we're not going to sell them our diamonds, because these diamonds are basically worthless to these guys, which is super lame. But that's really good for us, so we're going to take that money and go. Now this time we are going to leave right away. We're just going to book it out of the sector. I think we are actually going to head back into the diamond field and take the jump hole to Frankfurt, because that should save us a bit of time. So that sounds like a good way to get back out of here. Now unfortunately we're going to have a waypoint stuck on there for a while, but I can remove that in a minute. I'll wait till we actually get in the trade lane though, because that way we can go out of here faster. Now we might get targeted a lot by pirates still, because we are carrying 15 diamonds, but we'll have to wait and see if that's actually how it winds up happening. So we can come in here and clear the waypoints. I set a custom waypoint to get us from the jump hole to Leipzig Station. Now I'm going to do it again to get us to the Frankfurt jump hole. Set best path. Because that way, it will do its best to give us the correct, fastest route, rather than having us go in a straight line if we just set our location there, which isn't the most helpful thing. So, into the trade lane again. One of the problems with setting waypoints, though, is that if you don't follow through the entire path, like if we decide to cut the trade lane here instead of going right to the end, then it will have an incomplete waypoint and will tell you to go to the wrong place. So that's when it becomes a little less useful. And you can't clear individual waypoints by clicking on them or anything, so that's a little bit less than ideal. But that's fine. We're going to head our way over to the jump hole and get out of here.
This is Rhineland Police. IOTA 5 to Freelancer Alpha 1.
Don't worry, Rhineland Police. We don't have anything you want.
On your cargo bay for contraband.
No, we don't have anything you want. Alright. Alright.
You're all clear. Nothing unusual.
Lots of different factions we've encountered now.
Efficiency reduced.
Not a lot we're actually friends with, though. Just a bunch of companies and Liberty forces, because that's how the plot decides you get wound up at the end. Alright, let's get here to the Frankfurt jump hole and get out of here. That's a big rock. Let's not crash into that, please, game. Thank you. Alright, we get any more loot on the way out? Probably not, but we'll give it a couple shots. See if we get any more diamonds before we leave here. We're almost in the jump hole. Once we're there, we're just going to leave. Come on, game. 1 or 2 more diamonds would be really nice. Nothing so far. Still nothing. It's looking like it's nothing. Yeah, okay. 1 more shot. Nope. Time to leave. Into Frankfurt we go. Now, we might get attacked here. I'm assuming there's going to be Red Hessians here waiting for us. So we're going to fight them and see what we can do from there. But, yeah. Well, there's Red Hessians here. What did I tell you? Surprisingly enough, though, there's nothing protecting that warp hole. It's just sitting out in space. Very unusual. Let's take these guys out and see where we are on the map. There we go. 1 less Red Hessian to worry about. Grab their loot. Target the next one. There we go. Hello there, veteran Turtle. Turtle the Turtle. Let's take your stiletto down. Come on now. There we go. Grab that loot and swing around to the next target. There we go. Roland von Lucius. Let's take him down. Whoop! Careful, you. You're giving me a hard time here. There you are. Alright. These guys do not want to go down, apparently. They're giving me a very hard time with the whole destruction thing, surprisingly enough. You'd think they didn't want to die. As crazy as that sounds. Alright. Let's take out Von Lucius here. Come on. Come on now, Von Lucius. There we go. You're dead. And next target. Oop. Oh, was it in the center of the ring? It is in the center of the ring. That's awesome. The random ring is centered around a warp hole. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's take out Botner. We're out of power, so we're not doing a whole lot of damage. But we also aren't taking much damage ourselves, so I'm not too worried here about this taking any longer. There we go. That's pretty cool. The warp hole's in the middle of the ring. Alright, where are we? We're over here by the Dresden jump hole. Let's get back over here towards Mannheim Station and the rest of space. Alright, it might take us a little while to get there, though, because we're pretty far out. In the meantime, let's take a look at what we've been able to loot. Nothing else in the diamonds category. Some mines. A couple Natter's Ways. That's kind of nice. We might use those or something. Are they any good? Let's find out. The Natter 2 is a Red Hessian weapon. They have that weird reduced fire rate. They look pretty damaging. 70 and 35 for it's just under a 6 fire rate. What is the... do we have a 6 fire rate weapon here we can replace them with? Sun Furies, are those 6s? Those are 8.3s. They're pretty similar. They're... I don't know. I don't know. These Natter's Ways don't seem that good. Maybe because they're damaged they do less, but 70 and 35 is a pretty big drop-off as well. They only do half damage. And again, so do these. I don't know. Maybe we'll try them or something. It's going to take us a little while to get around here, though, so let's take a look at our map. We're probably going to stop in at Mannheim Station, and then we'll work our way up to the north from there. So let's target Mannheim Station. There we go. Once we get there, we'll be able to potentially rearrange things, and then we need to go find our next location. We're going to go up here, probably, and see where that'll take us. It might just bring us over here to Sigma 13, but I'm hoping there's somewhere over here that we can go look at. Otherwise, Rhineland must be pretty darn small if it's just Stuttgart, Hamburg, New Berlin, and Frankfurt. Then again, the other places aren't that enormous either, although Kusari space seems a little bit more developed than the others if that's the case. Anyway, we're going to stop off at Mannheim Station if we can even get there. Maybe we should just hit the jump lanes and go somewhere else. Looks like it's going to take us almost the same amount of time to get around this planet, though, as it would to go to the next location. What's in the field, anyway? It's just the Hamburg jump hole. Whatever. We're going to go for the jump hole, or rather the jump lane, 'cause it's a bit closer, and then we can go to our next location once we arrive there. Although, we're being chased by Unioners. Alright, we have to fight them. Hello. Coming at us from beneath, eh? Devilish little tactic. Where are ya? Taking advantage of three-dimensional space to attack us. You almost think you were, you know, a pilot of some kind. That's one thing that I always found kind of weird about the universe in this game, is that it's all arranged on like a 2D plane, despite taking place in 3D space. And I imagine that was just to keep it like a bit more organized and a bit easier to understand for the player, but still, it's kind of strange that that's how it would take place. And you're dead. Fantastic. And next target, Daniel Rossner. Alright, Daniel. Hopefully these lasers don't kill anybody on the planet down below, but we'll have to wait and see. And Rossner, get dead, please. I might wind up getting a hawk myself soon, but you need to die. There we go. Alright, rearrange ourselves here. And back on course towards the trade lane. Whew, that was a long flight over here. I kind of assumed we'd be in a nebula a little bit closer than way out in the middle of nowhere like that. But you know what? We're back on track, and hopefully we'll be able to get somewhere valuable shortly. Head over to main storage facility and see if they actually have somewhere we can trade with them there. Brutal Base is close, but Brutal Base is actually in the asteroid field, isn't it? Yeah. It also looks like an enemy base, so it's not super likely they're gonna let... Oh, come on! That they're gonna let us in there. Alright. Kill off the Unioners who are waiting for us at the jump lane. Ow. Hello, friend. You're just gonna sit there and let us destroy you. Ow. Well, this is a very painful place, apparently. Taking a lot of shield damage and whatnot here. There's another friend who's just sitting there. Goodbye, Unioner. Fortunately, destroying you hurts me as well, because I have to fly in a straight line, and it hurts to do that, apparently, here. Alright. Regenerate our shields, please. Come on, shields. Thank you. Alright. Take down the next hawk. Get over here, you. Get over here. You're destroyed, and Peter Walk is just sitting there now. Goodbye, Peter. Thank you. Okay, back on track. Where's the trade lane? Where's the trade lane? There it is, which means we need this one. Lovely. Alright, back into mains. Now the lights aren't on here, which makes it a bit hard for me to know where to go, but apparently it's the top one, so let's head up there and get out of here. What do we pick up from those guys? Anything else exciting? We got catapult missiles, protector class 6 lasers, a countermeasure dropper. These guys are dropping interesting loot. Consumer goods, a whole lot of those. Some silver, that's very nice. Huh. Where are these consumer goods valuable at? Nowhere, really. What about the silver? Planet of Tokyo, apparently, is the best one. There's nothing nearby, though, that looks super valuable. So we'll just sell them off at this little base here at main storage facility, and then we'll move on our merry way. Excuse me. Here we go. We made a lot of money doing some basic trading today. Let's see what else we can acquire here. Alright, repair our ship and damaged parts we've been able to steal. There we go. 250 grand. Fantastic. So, in here we can sell them the catapult missiles. We don't want those. Countermeasure dropper. Don't want that either. Don't want to keep this protector laser. I don't know how good it is. 131.65. That seems pretty good. For a 4 fire rate weapon, that means it has to be basically double what we get on an 8 fire rate weapon. And it's pretty good then. 52.26 is this one. And the protector is definitely double that. So this seems pretty good. We only have one of them though, which is kind of unfortunate, like having the ability to mirror my weapons. Now, if we compare it to this, it just seems straight up better than the Nattersways are. What about this disinfector? Is it any good? It seems to be pretty darn good. It's better than the protector is by a significant margin, and it's a fairly similar weapon. All it has is a higher energy usage, but on a higher power ship you'd have more power to work with. I think we'll hold on to these things for now. We'll sell the Nattersways. I don't think I'm going to use those. Sell the catapult missiles and the drone mines. There we go. I will sell them nothing else from this menu. Over here, let's see if we can sell them any of this stuff for any value. And we're level 26 now. What do you know? Alright, let's sell this guy some more junk. It's consumer goods, that's a reasonable price for them. There you go. Silver, that's not a bad price, honestly. It's one of the top-end prices we've got, so I'll sell them the silver. I'm going to hold on to the diamonds still, though, because 506 isn't bad, but it seems like we can get at least 660 from most places. 506 is lower than average pretty significantly. So, going to hold on to that for now. Now, let us get out of here. Actually, before we leave, I'm going to check the time on this video because I forgot to check when we started. So we'll see how much time we've put in so far and see if we have time to go hunting for a new ship just yet. Here we go. As I suspected, we're getting pretty close to the end of this episode, so thank you very much for watching, everyone. This has been Vanguard of Valor, as we've explored a little bit further into deep space and acquired ourselves quite a bit of cash doing a bit of simple trading. I look forward to seeing you guys next time when we will go out and get ourselves a new class of ship. Until then, bye-bye.